back at it with these regular update videos. And right now we have Hurricane. This is Hurricane now Blanca, which is rapidly intensified overnight. And right now has reached Category 4 strength. The energy at the 15Z advisory gave the system 115 knots. However, in the best track update at 18 Zulu time, they increased the intensity to 120 knots. It might be a little bit stronger than that, even though this hurricane is not that far. Currently, the data. Hold on. Currently, the data supports a system in the range of 120 to 125 knots or so, with TFB giving this a 6.5, which I think is a little lenient. ADT, the logarithm, giving this a 6.5, and SAB or SAB giving this a 6.0. And this is a pretty well-formed hurricane. There are some flaws, convections. There was like the cloud tops a couple hours ago were warming on the north side. We've also been cooling on the south side, and the temperature's been fluctuating. But more often than not, it's been on a slow warming trend, though it definitely has cooled a little bit around 19Z Zulu time, which is about in the last few frames. However, the eye appears to have warmed just a little bit, but there's some uncertainty, largely because of it's pretty hard to measure the warmth of an eye. However, I will say for certain, though, that the eye of this hurricane is definitely becoming more circular. The eye of this hurricane is definitely becoming more circular. But you see this hurricane is not without flaws. You see this black band that will prevent the system from, under the vortex scale standpoint, achieving Category 5 intensity. The eye still looks almost perfect, though I like it to be a little bit warmer, and I think it needs to get a little bit warmer for it to reach Category 5 intensity. However, in a more recent frame from the Colorado State website, Colorado State University website, you can see the eye starting to be warm again. And it looks like an orange-white eye, which is the second warmest kind of eye after the white medium gray eye, I estimate. And white medium gray eye, for your information, starts at approximately 9 degrees Celsius. I mean, the strongest hurricane eyes are around 20 to 30 C, though even most Category 5 eyes are in the 10 to 20 C range. Mary Lee had 18 C, while Andres a couple days ago had 13 C. It's the same thing. And then you can see here's from the CMS Wisconsin website. The system has been moving a little southeast as of late, and as a result, as long as this could upheld colder water, it could also inherit some slightly more upper-level divergence that could slightly impede intensification. However, this hurricane is forecasted, as you can see here, to race off to west-northwest, even though it's making a southeasterly jog, and that could contribute to some sea surface temperature upwelling. It may even be hurrying a little bit. However, the sea surface temperatures, the thermal climate is not particularly strong for a good reason, since the sea surface temperatures are around 30 to 31 C and extend with depth. So I wouldn't get too worried about it. The current ADT values are at 6.5. They officially have let me refresh. They officially have the eye at 2.5 C, though I will note the center fix is off. As you can tell here, I will note that it's sometimes it's supposed to measure the nearest picture within I think a couple hundred miles, so it may still be only 2.5 C at the warmest, but I'd still be a little bit skeptical. Despite this, I'm still a little bit skeptical that is the actual eye temperature. Now, in addition, let's look at the GFS model, which here, within 48 hours, and around the 48-hour time frame is when an Air Force Hurricane Hunter plane is supposed to come in and investigate this hurricane. Obviously, here's a weakening tropical storm Andres, and here is Hurricane Blanca. Here's Hurricane Blanca. And Blanca is forecasted currently to continue on its general motion. Continue moving northwest. However, there is some disagreement, and there's good agreement now on a direct impact on the Baja California Peninsula. I'll get to that in a sec. Let's also wait. Oh, yeah. I'll get to that in a sec. This is also the European forecast. within the 48-hour time frame. They also know some sort of strengthening or re-strengthening is expected to occur by that time, as agreed by both the global models. They show some sort of re-strengthening of the system. I don't know how significant it will be. But they show possibly, they do show some short-term weakening, though, possibly to either sea-surface temperature upwelling or an eye wall replacement cycle. That's interesting to know. And while I know it's 953 millibars, I know it's hurricane's not 953 millibars, this is an extremely low resolution. The Europeans initializing at 990 millibars. Interestingly, initially it's Andre's at 989. It's an interesting quirk in the model. But it's something worth pointing out. Now, here's, now in about 5 days from now, this hurricane's supposed to be near the Baja California Peninsula. And as a result, but there's still some disagreement on how strong it could be with the GFS, keeping the system that's moving pretty fast, while the Europeans much more slow moving. Even though the patterns it shows are pretty similar. Here's the 500 normally geopotential heights, and here's Andre's. Here's a possible tropical storm Carlos at the end. Has a 20% chance of developing within, 30% chance of developing within the next 5 days. That could move into the Chipas and eventually into the Gulf and become Hurricane Bill. While they're so dropping the direction that could pick up towards the Louisiana coast, but that's way too soon to tell. However, the GFS does depict the same general pattern as the European. You can see the coast trough of the west coast, but the angling is a little bit different. And the trough is a little bit stronger on the European one than the GFS one. But at the same time period, it also has this. Let me see. It also has this a little bit more distinct, and that could allow the storm to move faster, as indicated in the GFS, and that's why it has a little bit of a faster motion. However, they also agree that the remnants of this hurricane will end up affecting the southwestern United States. Anyhow, that should wrap it up. That should wrap up this video. Bye.